Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we have a pick a card on how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection and anything else my guides want me to throw in there. You guys know that I will. So first off, I want to say thank you for if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. Always a pleasure to have you guys here. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this moon agate. It's this little druzy kind of spot here. You guys check that out with the Reigning Rogue Tarot. Pile 2, I have this little fun little blue origami bird. I have a light blue and a dark blue. We're using the dark blue little guy today for pile 2. And pile 3, I have this selenite star here with the Cherub's Thunder Honest Truth Tarot. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could just have messages in more than one pile. It's a beautiful time to use your own intuition and your own discernment to know what in that pile you needed to hear. So again, take a deep breath. I'll leave these up for a while. Or you can pause the video. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Simply open the box and click on your timestamp and it'll take you right to your spot in the reading. There will also be an extended available for today's reading as well, and the information will be in the description box. So again, I'm leaving these up here and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. For pile 1, you guys picked this beautiful moon agate with this little druzy spot and the Reigning Rogue Tarot. So we are going over how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, the connection, and anything else that my guides want to throw out there. I'm debating, do I want to do oracle cards first or tarot? We're doing oracle cards first. We're going rogue. Okay, so you guys had vase and dog barking. So this vase said secret admirer. So there's some secrecy going on in this connection. So either you're unsure of how this person feels, they may keep a lot to themselves. Some of you guys could also have a side secret admirer on top of, besides the person you're looking at. This person may have watched you for a long time before you guys got connected, things like that. So yeah, so there's this level of secrecy, but in a very, this doesn't feel like someone's keeping secrets about other things from you. It's like almost like a secret adoration they have for you here. And then we have the dog barking. It says advice from a friend. So dogs typically represent loyalty. So this person does have a loyalty to you. Advice from a friend. So this person may have been a friend or may just be a friend of yours. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates or leave what doesn't. But this person also, I'm getting this vibe that they listen to their friends a lot, and the advice can either be good or bad. But with the dog barking, it feels like someone's like annoyingly in their ear a little bit about this connection, or you have a friend that is like that's giving their little input about it that I have a feeling like you don't necessarily want to hear it. So for some of you guys, you could have some friends, you know, that are loyal to you, that love you, that are like, I don't think you should see this person for XYZ. That energy is kind of coming up in this, so wanted to point that out. Next, you guys have a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So use this kind of section also to double check this is your pile. So there is some sort of reconciliation or renewal of energy in this connection. This could be a person from the past. If this is just your current relationship, it could just be a deepening level. But for a lot of you guys, this feels like this is not your first rodeo with this person. Yeah, okay. Or some of you guys may just be hoping for that reconciliation going on. We do have the love card. It says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this person has a lot of love for you. It's like they're carrying this little heart just for you. They want to be affectionate with you. They're very attracted to you, and they have a lot of passion towards you. I mean, you know, we're looking into how they're feeling. They're feeling very attracted to you, like very pulled to you. But they have a whole lot of love for you in their hands. Next, you guys had vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So if you've had like moments of not being sure if you can trust this person or how this sits, you definitely have the ability to be vulnerable with them. They also may feel like they're safe to be vulnerable with you. They might not have opened up everything just yet with the Secret Admirer card, but they do feel safe in your presence. They feel like you're someone that they can trust. Also with kind of this dog and this loyalty kind of coming into that message, where they feel like you are a trustworthy person, you're a loyal person. They can put their heart also in your hands and not feel like you're gonna like pull one over on them or anything like that. If for those that are in this reconciliation, it's like you may have been the only person in their life that showed them unconditional love, and they're being like pulled back into that, or they haven't been able to let that go. That level of love that you had for them, that you created for them, was like a really beautiful thing to them. So then we have Vanishing Mirror, ego sublimation. So this person could be dealing with an ego death if they're on like the spiritual journey. This also person could just have been very in their ego or kind of just egoic, you know, a little big for the britches kind of vibe. But this is breaking down. This person doesn't want to wear a mask with you. They want to be vulnerable. They want to open up to you. They want to let you in. They want to let you in on their secret and how much they really do admire you. This person also could have been dealing with some illusions in their life, with this mirror kind of breaking and how they saw things. For some of you guys, this could be a mirror type connection, a soul level connection, like a twin flame, something like that. With anything with a mirror always reminds me of that as well. 58 may be important for some of you guys. But this is like a breakdown of illusions, a breakdown of illusion of self, illusion of like being disconnected from somebody. So depending on your level of connection you have with this person, whatever you want to label it, there could be like they're starting to wake up and realize the importance of this connection, the depth of this connection, and any illusion that they had associated with the separation of that is kind of just breaking apart there. Okay, yeah, let's move on to the tarot now. I almost dropped one on the ground, which it was Justice. So if that comes back up, we might have some Libras here, but I'm not going to take it. But it was the card that fell. It was the Justice card. As I'm recording this is Libra season. All right, this deck is not the easiest to shuffle. Again, always remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for your situation, don't try to make it fit. Just respect that that part of the reading was for somebody else. All right, pile one's person. How are they feeling and thinking about them, please? So we have the Lovers here, so also a nod to Gemini. We have these seahorses here, and they're very much connected in the middle. So this person definitely has a lot of love for you. They feel very connected to you. I can't recall if seahorses are one of those animals that, you know, mate for life, but I think that they are. I could be wrong. I know that the males do carry the babies, but there is a sense of like partnership here. They see you as an equal match, a divine counterpart, but you're definitely someone that completes them, and they feel very, very connected to you. With, hopefully you guys can see that there's like this little connection between the two of these seahorses here. Seahorses may be important for some of you guys, or maybe a signifier as well. If that is for you, feel free just to drop a seahorse emoji. I love hearing about that kind of stuff. But you guys feel like, yeah, you guys are very completed. This person feels complete within your connection. And if they try to pull away, they still feel just as drawn to you if they're with you all the time or if they're not. It's like a piece of you is always with them. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. How is this person feeling and thinking? Ooh, we have 2. So we have a 3 of Swords and a 4 of Cups. So, and these came out together. So there is some sort of pain around either a missed opportunity or a cup of love not taken, so to speak. But there is some heartache here in this separation, or this, if there's a rift in your guys' connection, or if you guys are separated, there is this sadness about it. There's a heartbreak about it. There's a pain in the chest. This could be just, it feels like the one that got away. So take that how it fits for your situation, but there is some sort of pain around something that didn't quite work out here with this 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Okay, let's see, how else is this person feeling? Okay, so we have a 6 of Swords. So this person, rabbit, I mean, this whole deck has a lot of rabbits, but my guides are drawing me into like rabbits and the Lepus constellation, so I don't know if that means anything to anyone. That's why that pause was there. But 6 of Swords is about moving from chaos to calm, forward momentum, also some travel. So if you guys were like in this beautiful connection and then something broke you apart, this person wants to go from this chaotic, painful feeling up back to feeling safe and secure in this relationship. So like I'm getting this like missing you vibe, but rabbits are really important, or important to you guys as a viewer. And now I'm like getting like the Velveteen Rabbit story in my head, so I'm not sure. Okay, you guys know I share whatever they give me because it's for somebody. All right, and then we have a 6 of Pentacles here. So this is an even give and take. This person wants to reciprocate the energy you've given them. They want to come back around and be the person that you need them to be, that you deserve them to be. There does feel like a sadness and a loss. I'm keep being drawn back into this. So if you guys are in a connection where it has been severed or disconnected, it's like we have a lot of cards of like some partnerships going on and then sadness about the separation. So this person's definitely missing you, feeling sad about that. Ooh. Okay, we have a 10 of Wands. So there is a heaviness that this person carries. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, this does feel like a pile of separation. If that's not your scenario and everything else is fitting, just let that go. Or if it's not, it might not be your pile. But if everything else fits, let it go, or keep going with this. But this 10 of Wands here, there is this sense of responsibility to this connection. Again, this sense of heaviness, but it's almost, again, pulling back into this like energetic cord between the two of you guys that this person picks up on, but I don't know if they always recognize that's what it is. Some of them may be waking up to truths like that, like spiritual truths, but others of them, it just something about this feels heavy, like they can't put it down. They feel it strongly. All right, let's clarify a lot of these. So we have a King of Pentacles. So this person definitely wants stability back in this connection, or they love the stability of this connection. Again, fit for, or take it for how it fits for you. But this person wants to, yeah, have stability, have like a tangible connection again. I might just go ahead and pull all these clarifiers and then jump into this. So to clarify that, we have the Judgment card. We have the World. There's so many awesome animals in these. We have Temperance. Now we're like pulling out all the major arcanas here. And the Emperor, wow, okay. And overall energy this person feels towards you is the Page of Wands. This person, again, feels very connected. There's so much chemistry in this connection. They feel very drawn to you. They feel like they just want to, I can move these down a little bit. They want to be, that they just feel like they want to be near you, like you make them feel alive. So we have Judgment clarifying this pain, this separation. So this could have been a wake-up call for them. Like if you walked away from them, if this situation not working out was very much that wake-up call. So the Judgment is about being brought back to life. It's awakening, it's realizations, it's aha moments. Owls could be important. There's a lot of animals. I'm probably going to point them all out because I feel like there's just so much that a lot of you guys resonate with. We have 3 coffins here, so for some of you guys it may have been like 3 times this has gone around. But yeah, so this person's had a lot of realizations around how everything went down. I decided to switch up my vantage point. I used to do an above head view of the cards, and I switched it up for a while, but I've gone back, so I might adjust things a lot because I'm trying to figure out how everything fits. But the 6 of Swords, back to our reading. The 6 of Swords clarified by the World. We have a lot of bees on here. They just want this to be successful. They want it to be calm, and they want to complete out this connection with you. The World is about completion. It is coming full circle. So if you guys, are in separation, we did get the reconciliation card. This person wants to bring this back around and complete this cycle with you. It does feel like a lot of unfinished business since they've had this like awakening, this realization about what this connection was, what it meant to them, how it made them feel and whatnot. So there's this need to like close the cycle out with them. So this 6 of Pentacles clarified by Temperance. I need to give a nod to Sagittarius here. There is this want to, we talked about, to reciprocate this energy, reciprocate this, this connection with you. But there is a sense of like understanding that it's going to take some time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take a while to heal this connection and blend it back together. If this person has royally messed up in the past, or again, if they kind of just treated you like an option instead of the respecting you and this connection for what it was, I think this person realized that there's a lot of healing that needs to happen to blend this back together. Temperance is about alchemy. It's blending things together. And it's healing. So this person does recognize that they have to put in a lot of effort to heal this connection, to bring it back to where it was, and even more so. And I love that this Temperance card, we have like the 2 of Cups here, and then it's almost like they're holding the bigger cup together, like this Ace of Cups. So they recognize that the love that you guys shared is still there. You each both hold like this cup of love for each other, and then you guys can blend it, but it will take effort. It will take, time and consideration and tangible effort, not just words here, but actual doing of things to fix this. So the 10 of Wands, and it got clarified. I wasn't quite sure the message on this, so it did get clarified by the Emperor. So now I have to give a nod to Aries. So we've had Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius pop up here, Libra at the first card that fell out, but we didn't take. So there is this heaviness about this person's self-focus. This person may have felt like they did the right thing at the right time, at the time when they left, if you guys left. Again, I keep reading this as a separation, and that's how most of this energy feels, or a rift or a disconnect in the connection. But this person, like, the heaviness of that, the heaviness of what they did, the heaviness of picking themselves over this connection, really, it weighs on them very much. And this person wants to come back in. They want to, you know, they may come back in a playful kind of way. The pages are, you know, a little bit more immature of an energy, but a fun and playful kind of energy. And our wands are our passions. So they may come back in a very passionate kind of way. All right, let's get some, I want a little more information. Anything else? Woo. We have the heart that flipped over. So this person still, you know, still and does have a lot of love for you. There's a lot of care. There's a lot of romance in this connection still for them. Not exactly sure how you feel about that, but this person definitely still holds a torch for you. For some of you guys with that secret admirer card, like if you think that this person has completely like moved on, forgot about you, that might be what the secret that they're holding on to, is that they still have a lot of love for you. What else? We have the ship. So this is about travel. This is about forward momentum and going on a journey. So this person may have to realize that they have to come a long way to get back into good graces with you, to get back into your heart. So to get back into this loving space, it may be a bit of a journey. It may take them a little bit, or it feels like, again, there needs to be, they have this realization that it's going to take a lot of effort, but this person is really willing to put that in. They're willing to carry, you know, the heaviness of this, and they're willing to take it all themselves, and really own up to the responsibility of what they've done, and know that, you know, it's worth the journey. It's worth getting through because their heart is pulling them that way. What else? And then the mice here. So there is, now for whatever reason I can't quite remember what the mice mean. So there's some stress, anxiety, and there's some worry around this. There's anxiety about some timing or how long this has taken. Maybe they're worried that you're not still going to be there for them, that you've moved on. That could be a really big worry of theirs. Or they're going to do all this and you're still going to tell them no. And that also may be something that they worry about with, like, you may refuse them as well. If you guys are watching about someone that you think has a crush on you, there also could be this sense of like they're worried that they're going to step up to the plate of this connection and you're going to turn them down. So that's there as well. All right, let's pull a song or two, a couple message cards, and then I'm going to take this over to the extended. If this is resonating for you, and if you want to look into the extended, we're going to be going over this person's intentions and actions, possible outcomes, some more message cards, and guidance on this connection. And the link will be in the description box below if you're interested in that. But let's get a little further into this. Pile 1. It's been a really interesting reading. I'm liking it. All right, we have The Walk by Imogen Heap. So there could be a taboo element to this connection. Like one of you guys may have not been completely available to have been in a connection when you guys started. And this is also about giving into temptation. But with the songs, if a song comes up and you don't know what it is, I just implore you to look up the lyrics, because there's going to be a message in there for you, or listen to the song. But I know not all my music is everybody's cup of tea. All right, we'll take one more. The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars came out, which most people know that song, you know, break me down, bear me, I'm finished with you. So there is a sense in this song is a little bit back and forth, is like, what would you do if I walked away? What would you do if I gave it all? Like this kind of back and forth kind of energy, but very intense song. So let's pull some message cards. What deck do I want to use? This is really like, I know that there's a lot of rift here, but there's a lot of love. So I'm going to use this White Rose Guidance Divine Love Messages Volume 2 deck, because the energy that I'm sitting in, guys, is really quite lovely. And what this person feels for you is, it's really like, it feels really good. So I'm going to go with this deck. It feels most appropriate. So what does this person want to say to pile 1, please? I desire you deeply and eternally. Number 2. Woo, okay. Our connection is so beautiful, but also painful and confusing as hell. I can't bring myself to open up and let you in. So vulnerability, I think this person knows that they can be safe, but there may be a level of not being able to have been vulnerable with you. Maybe that was part of the issue and they held a lot of secrets. They weren't open with their feelings. I want to follow you through all time and all universes. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. It's easier to stay away than lose you later. Let's pull one or two more before I end this. Thank you for your beautiful light and energy in my life. And last but not least, let's get a good one for pile 1. And you leave me breathless and without words. So pile 1, there is your reading. If you're interested in looking into this person's action, or like actions they're going to take, intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance, feel free to join me for the extended. If not, I will see you guys in a future reading. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to like or comment, even if it's just an emoji. All that stuff really does help my channel out, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this little blue origami crane. Little bird here. This little guy hasn't been on the channel in a while, but there we go. And we're using the Line Striders Tarot, and we are going over how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection and anything else my guides want to throw in there. I'm going to start with the Oracle cards just to kind of give you guys just like a little insight to some overall themes for this connection to kind of help you figure out if you're in the right pile or not. So we'll start there. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, so we have younger man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. So with this coming up, there just could be potentially, this is not going to be for everybody, but an age difference between the two of you guys. One could be older than the other. This card is just about showing that there's potentially an age gap or some sort of like cultural difference possibly, but something sort of just that puts you guys in a different like category. That could be education, something like that, but there's just like a difference. There's a major difference in the connection between the two of you guys, but that could just be age. We have a Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So there could be some ego-ness, cockiness in this connection as well. Rooster may be important. I know that came up last week's, I believe. And some people had a strong tie to the Rooster, so there you go. This also feels like this person just maybe, not all the time, but when they're maybe an argument or their lower vibrational states may have a tendency to be a little more arrogant than they'd like, or they may have come across in that energy towards you, or that could be that energy in this dynamic when you guys are in like a arguing state. It could be like a very arrogant, prideful kind of fighting is kind of coming in, or roosters could just be important, something else in the connection. All right, next we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun to shine. So there is some playfulness. We could literally, you guys could have a tie to a swing set or a swing or something like that could be important. But there is a lot of playfulness in this connection. So it's almost like at times if this rooster kind of pops out, you guys also have this like playful, witty banter kind of vibe coming in. Sorry, I have a new angle, and so to see everything, but then you guys are so far away from the cards, but I'm trying to get everything in. Yeah, and like in this card, these two people look very different, so I keep getting like these differences. It's like yin and yang kind of energy kind of coming in. Next we have mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So depending on your connection, there could just be like a hiding of feelings, not being open and honest about the other person's feelings, someone wearing a mask, For some reason I'm getting like a Halloween mask is important, like literal mask. But for the majority of you guys, there's just a hiding of feelings here. Somebody could be dealing with someone that's gaslighting or a narcissistic kind of dynamic. Take that as it fits. But overall, it's just someone holding back their feelings, possibly being avoidant, attachment style, things like that is kind of coming in. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So there would be regret in the situation, or being treated unfairly. Maybe this person did come across arrogant. Maybe they held back their true feelings. You know, maybe they put you down for being different or something like that. Stature, again, is kind of coming in. But there's some regret in this connection. And then you guys have a Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. So for some of you guys, you could be in some sort of separation or pause or break in this connection, but it is causing you guys to rest and renew. The Garden of Venus here, though, Venus represents, it's the planet of love. It's how we love, who we love, what we love. So there is a lot of love within the connection. We have a hummingbird here. There's a butterfly, and there's a fox. So there could be some transformations going on in this connection, some anxiety or high energy at times. And then there's some sneakiness or slyness with the fox being here as well. But overall, you know, I think this just represents, like, as you guys have pulled back or they have pulled back, there's been realizations around the love in this connection. I think it's like almost like the love got lost along the way in some pettiness or something, but this is like a, you know, really, again, like rejuvenating of things, renewal, a rebirth, a reconciliation, any of the re's, right? Like coming back around in this connection. Regret here. Maybe this person regrets not being more playful and being more boastful, or wearing a mask and not being fully honest with you. So those are kind of some of the overall energies that are going to play into this reading. So hopefully that helps you know if you're in the right spot. If you were very drawn to this and that doesn't feel like you, there should still be some sort of message if you were drawn to this pile that you need to understand. But again, always remember these are general readings, so if it doesn't fit for you in your situation, don't try to force it to fit. Just respect that that part of the reading was for somebody else. All right, so for the tarot, how is this person feeling and thinking about the viewer, please? There will be an extended on this reading as well if it was really resonating for you. All right, let's see. How is this person feeling towards the viewer? So we have the Five of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of lack. There's a feeling of loss. There's that feeling of regret coming back in. So this person currently is feeling regret towards you or about the situation. A Knight of Cups, though. This person still holds a lot of romantic interest towards you. A loving pull, a lot of feelings. Again, they may not have shared a lot of those with the mask here. This person wants to come in and save the day. It's like kind of like they pride themselves on being that knight in shiny armor kind of vibe here. We have a fish on this card, which can represent abundance too, but and those watery emotions, the cups represent water. But this person wants to express their feelings. I'm not sure why they're held back. Again, if you're dealing with it avoidant, it's because they don't know how, or they were shut down as a child, or feelings are just scary and something they can't control, so they hold them back. But there is this wanting to come forward with emotions, with wanting to share, wanting to be romantic, wanting to take you out, wanting to do all those things, wanting to be affectionate. I'm hearing this person wants a really big hug. Something about your guys' hugs might be like epic or something. It's like almost like I'm seeing like a bear hug where someone picks you up and spins you around kind of hug. We have a Four of Cups here. So there is, again, this loss, possibly a missed opportunity, possibly one or both of you guys not taking up this cup of love. But with this overall regret energy, it's like I feel regretful for not taking this seriously. We have a Queen of Wands. So this person finds you captivating, alluring, attractive. They have a lot of pull towards you and a very like temptated, that's not a word, temptation kind of way. This person is very, there's a lot of chemistry within the connection and a lot of attraction and chemistry they feel towards you. They may have like looked at you as like the sun in their life sometimes. I'm being drawn in, there's kind of like looks kind of like a sunflower in here. But this person definitely like is in awe of you. And it's like these moments of like brilliance comes from you that they're like, oh, like it's like almost like realizing who they're dealing with at times. We have a 2 of Wands. So there is trying, like this person is trying to figure out how to move forward in their life. For some of you guys, this person could be trying to figure out, how do I move on without you? Because we do have a lot of loss, we have a lot of regret. How does my world work without this person in it? Others of them are trying to figure out how to rekindle this, to make this work again, to move forward in a plan towards you. And I feel like overall they just want whatever brings you both the most peace. Here we have some lilies in this card. And lilies always represent peace for me. But this person definitely sees you as someone who they would travel the world with. They would want to have plans with. They want to take like almost like a leap towards that. But there is fear wrapped up with this person. They also might feel like you are better off than them. So maybe they feel less than you. They don't feel as like at your stature. Again, this person has moments of feeling in awe of you, but then it makes them feel less than. So if there is this avoidant with them, it's because of a lack of confidence in themselves. So, all right, let's clarify all these. What's going on below the surface with this 5 of Pentacles? We have a 4 of Swords. So they're regretful about not doing anything. So a lot of them, I think, did hold back their feelings. They were open and honest with their communication. 4 of Swords is a card of rest. It's a card of not doing. And, you know, we're asking what they're feeling lack of, and it's because they didn't take action. They didn't communicate. They didn't speak their truth of this blue in here. They didn't speak their truth of their emotions. They didn't really tell you how they felt. And there's a lot of regret around that. We have a 5 of Wands. This person may have felt like they didn't measure up to the other people that were around you. Like their little cup of love just didn't come in for theirs. Could be a lot of people biting for your attention, or they felt like they would have to have competed with other people. And so they almost like bowed out from that. But again, I think this person is regretting that a lot. All right, let's see what's below the surface for this 4 of Cups. The Hermit. So yeah, this person, it's like they recognize that they have missed out on this opportunity with you. They go within with the Hermit, but they are doing a lot of soul searching here, a lot of like introspection, trying to figure out their best way forward. And yeah, they just, I don't know if they've ever told you their feelings at all. I mean, they might have alluded to, it's almost like that scenario, I feel like majority of the scenario that's talked about is the opposite than what I'm going to say. But, you know, sometimes you run into people that show up for you and do things and do all these things, but then can't verbalize their feelings. But yet you're like, you've done all this stuff. Actually, your actions are speaking very well, but then you don't seem to have the words to match it. You know, there is a mismatch here, you know, the energy not matching up. And this could just be this person doesn't feel like as wise as you two. I keep getting pulled back to this younger man. This person just could feel like they're not at your level. But they think about it a lot. This person thinks about you a lot. They meditate on it a lot. They're in this regretful mode. But I don't know if they know how to fix that. In the extended, we'll be going over intentions. But let's keep going. We're still going to dive deep into this reading though. All right, let's go on. 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this person just didn't feel like they leveled up to you. Though at times they did try to fight for that. My alarm's going off on my phone. They did try to be it all, but they felt like they were like never could get to the top of this mountain, and they were fighting they might not have been fighting anyone else other than their own thoughts, their own self-doubts, because they never felt like they were as good as you, but they realized that you deserve a lot, and they might not have been able to offer that to you. Next we have a Page of Pentacles, clarifying that Two of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles for me a lot is usually someone that wants to give some sort of apology. They want to apologize for not being able to move forward, for not taking this down a path where it should have gone. I think this person recognizes that, you know, there has been a loss here. They are missing out. I know I'm definitely reading this as a separation kind of vibe here. For those not in separation, because I have a feeling like some of you guys aren't. You're just trying to get a fix on this person. You're trying to see, you know, this person could just have a lot of regret about not being able to open up and be vulnerable and share their truth here. For some of the signs that we could be dealing with, we have the Hermit here, so there's Virgo, and then the bottom of the deck energy is this Emperor. So this is representative of Aries, and then the first house. So this person may have a tendency to do their own thing, go out on their own path. They may feel more comfortable being solo with the Hermit and the Emperor here. These are cards of typically, you know, self-focus. Self-centered, but we'll go with self-focused. I'm, you know, compassionate on this channel, regardless if you guys like that or not. But this person overall, though, they still feel this pull, this passion towards you. This person is very attracted to you. They see you as extremely beautiful, but it's not even just a physical thing for this person. It's like you like have so many things that this person admires about you, but it almost is at their detriment. It just makes them almost highlight the things that they see that's wrong with them. And you probably don't even see this. This person is like almost dealing with their own wounding, their own, like it's almost very self-deprecating and self-sabotaging, this person at times. But you guys they did want to grow in love with you with this Garden of Venus here. I'm being pulled back into this. We have a snail up here that's this heart is hanging down from this snail shell, and I just realized this. So this person probably moves slow as molasses when it comes to love, but when it comes to themselves, they could be a little impulsive with this Aries energy. So they may have like jumped in all in at first, like you thought everything was great, and then pulled back, you know, like you're like, what? It's like a feeling of whiplash, like what happened? Like things were great, but it's like this person's own thing. Like I feel like they gaslight themselves. I don't get this. I mean, some of you guys could be dealing with someone that has narcissistic tendencies, but I feel like this person gaslights themselves. Like they like talk themselves out of their own feelings. Like, oh, they didn't really like me, or oh, this really wasn't that important, or oh, like, and it's like a survival mechanism for this person. It's very interesting. It's like they just self-sabotage left and right. So this person may have never had like a super serious relationship before either, or relationships that lasted longer than a while. Like they just, it's almost like they bow out soon before things get too deep for them. Very interesting. So let me get some more information. I'm not done with you guys. I'm not going over yet. We're still going to pull some more cards. I'm going to pull some song cards, and I'm going to pull some message cards for sure. Okay. So we have the garden again. So when it comes to the Lenormand, the garden has to do with a social gathering. So there may be a chance for you guys to meet up again. These cards are very similar looking though. The Lenormand is just very much like the tarot. There's a lot of different depictions of it. But typically it's about a social gathering, things like that. But I'm really being drawn in to read this a little more intuitively. Let me look at this card for a minute. So I'm getting lilies again. Like, this person, just above anything else, they're searching for peace in their life. And I think that you brought that to them. It's like they just don't know how to, like, hang there or something. Like, yeah, they always they always are just outside being in the middle of things. Like, they're just skimming the surface. Like, we have this little fairy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little fairy and it's swinging. There's two people sitting here chatting away, and it's like just slightly above everything, kind of keeping an eye on things, but never really getting down into the middle of it. So this person always, like, I think it feels safe for them to just stay above anything and never really get into stuff. So can we get some more insight to this person's feelings, though? They definitely have them. They just, like, don't even like admitting it to themselves. We have fish here. So this person sees your abundance. They see your worth. They see you as something that, like, the return on the investment here would be great for them. There would be so much, yeah, just abundance in your guys' connection. But if only they can just jump in. I feel like they, like, psych themselves out a lot when it comes to this connection. Like, they may have been at moments where they're having a conversation with you and they start to open up a little bit and then they bloop, pull back, or they change their tone, or like you start to think, oh, they're going to tell me how they feel, and then boop, they change it to something else, and you're just like, okay. And then we have the bird. So this is about communication. Sometimes can be gossip, but quick moving information. So flamingos could be important in this connection too, with the flamingos popping up. I freaking love flamingos. But this person wants to discuss this stuff with you. They want you to know that they do see your value. Like, you guys are two little fish in the sea. Like, there's a lot of things that they see similarities between the two of you guys. Like, you guys want the same things in life. You have the same visions. It's just like this person can't seem to, like, do that with another person. So I don't know what this person had happened to them in, like, childhood, probably early childhood, which just causes them to just psych themselves out. Bottom of the deck, you guys did have the Rider, which is about new communication coming in, or a message coming in. So this person definitely wants to communicate this with you when they feel safe to do so. All right, let's pull some song cards. So with the song cards, the goal for this is there to be a message in the lyrics. So if you don't know the song, you don't have to listen to it if it's not your jam, but feel free to look up the lyrics if you feel called to. There's going to be a message within the lyrics for you from this person. And if you know the song, it could just be because you know it has a meaning to you. But let's see, for pile 2, what songs from your person? You got The Look by Prince. So they definitely vibe your look. They, again, are very attracted to you. Like, they may not feel good enough. We have No Other Way by Jack Johnson. That one's been popping up a lot in readings. For all the songs I have on here. All right, and let's see. Then we have Possession by Sarah McLachlan. So, like, this is an older song. It says, I would be the one to hold you down and kiss you so hard I'll take your breath away. So this person may, like, there may be something specific about your kisses that, like, is this person's undoing. But feel free to look those lyrics up. No Other Way is like, there's no other way to be but together kind of vibe. But I don't like to put my interpretations on these songs too much because, as we know, anything artistic, all of us can get something different out of them. So listen to the songs or look up the words, and let's get you guys some hidden truths. I feel like this person is just hiding a bunch of truths. So we're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle. I need to shuffle. So for pile 2, what is some of the things this person wants to say but doesn't say? So I'm starting to understand our connection. So they're starting to understand this a little bit more. I wish I'd treated you better. No crap. I know it was a distraction from your pain. So this person, again, it's almost like they sum it up like your liking for them was just you distracting yourself from something else. I want you. So many things remind me of you. I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's something they want to tell you. This person loved talking to you, or loves talking to you, loves explaining things to you, and they want to tell you about some stuff. Maybe they've done something where they feel like you shouldn't talk to them. I'm afraid to contact you. This person has a fear of rejection for sure. I know I crossed the line with you. Let's pull one more from this deck and then I'm going to pull another. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And just being near you is intoxicating. You want to know how they feel about you and think about you? They find you extremely intoxicating. It's like you're their own like little personal drug. All right, I want to pull from the other Honest Truth deck I have. Oh, this one popped out, so we're taking it. You feel like home to me. This is from Blossoming Messages from the Heart Oracle deck from my girl Amber. Blossom and Rise Tarot. Okay, let's see. I find you so attractive. Yeah, there's no doubt. I am waiting patiently. Keep on waiting. All right. I hide my feelings. Dun, dun, dun. If we could have a theme for this pile, that would be it. I know you don't feel the same. So yeah, this person doubts you even like them back. I miss seeing you. And let's pull one more and then I'll take this over to the extended. We don't share the same values. Yeah, there's a mismatch on something. And then I don't know how to feel on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I'm going to take this over to the extended. We're going to look into the this person's intentions and actions, possible outcomes, more message cards, as well as guidance from the universe. As always, if this resonated, please like, comment, even if it's just an emoji, share this with someone else you think would enjoy this. Thank you guys so very much, as always, for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and thank you guys so much, and I'll either see you at the extended or in a future reading. Bye, guys! Hello, my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome selenite star here, and the Cherub Thunder Honest Truth Tarot. So we are going over how your person is currently thinking about you and the connection and anything else that my guides want me to share. You guys know that I will. If you've been with me for a while, if you're new, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. I hope you enjoy this reading. So we are going to start with some oracle cards just to kind of help just start off the energy, just to make sure this is your pile if you're unsure. So we'll start here. So you guys got the Butterfly, a change for the better. So potentially a recent change in this connection, or a change is coming up, but it will be for the better. And then I was only going to pull 2 of these, but these 2 came out together, so I took them both. So we have a horse and a horseshoe. So the horseshoe says a good luck, and the horse says a short journey. So if there has been like a longer length of time of things moving or changing, I feel like this is going to be changing quickly, especially with this change for the better. Others of you guys, this could be a newer relationship, a newer connection. I ultimately feel like this has felt like a really good situation. We got the good luck sign here. And then, yeah, there could be just a horse correlation with you guys. Here in like Kentucky, that kind of stuff. Or I don't know if Kentucky Derby has some importance to you guys, but so there's the message for that. All right, next we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for some of you guys, again, if you're in a newer connection, you guys will get to know each other better. Things are coming up, things are deepening. Others of you guys, either you're coming back around to this, or it's just a level of getting deeper with this person and in this connection. Then you guys have the Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So when it comes to how this person feels about you, they definitely feel a level of respect. There also could be some truth and clarity coming up. Rose, like anytime I get a rose, I always feel like it's important to somebody that's watching. Either like a tattoo, or your name is Rose, or a nickname, or something like that is always important. Maybe you really like roses. I decided to pull one out from one of my birthday bouquets. So we have a rose here. Yeah, so with this change coming though, so there is a message about some truths being revealed, having revelations. This person could be changing with this butterfly and this horse. I think this is a quicker change. This is not going to take a long time. Whatever this change is going on in your dynamic, it will be happening in a shorter period of time. Like, you won't have to wait forever with this short journey. But definitely this person feels the need to be protective of you. There's a lot of power in this connection, a lot of solidarity, as in you guys just seem to know each other, get each other. They feel very connected to you. Some of you guys, this relationship could just be at a friend level too, that message is coming in, but that could be what's changing. But overall, I feel like this is all really, really good coming in. Oh, and you guys got new love. So a new love or recommitment to love is developing. So yeah, a lot of this is newer love energy, or again, recommitting to deepening this level of love. So maybe that's the change. If you guys are watching about someone that you haven't talked to in a while, that could be the change coming in, some truths coming in, a deepening, a developing of this connection, being open and honest, moving forward. And then you guys had me talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So there could be, this feels like a little bit like a past message for those that have been in a connection for a while. This could be a recent, like, going through and detoxing toxic traits on this person's side, or possibly on your side. Maybe you've put in a lot of time in healing of yourself, and you're bringing in newer connections or new developments of connections that are more aligned with where you are now. You know, as you work on your self-concept, the things that you bring in just are better suited and more aligned with what you want. I'm getting a very like Pisces vibe here, so I need to give a nod to that. Potentially some information coming in dreams about this person, or this person showing up in your dreams. And maybe you have, for those, like, and there is a separation message here too. So there may be like a level of like detoxing from this person. Maybe you remove yourself from the situation. Maybe some distance needed to happen to kind of recalibrate as well and repair. Just things within yourself, getting realigned with yourself, finding yourself again, or perhaps this person. But with all this, you know, in conjunction with the rest of this energy, it just feels like things are shifting, moving, developing, deepening, and truth is coming up, but all in a really good, favorable way. So these are all really good cards. So let's see what the tarot has to say for pile 3. So if this feels like resonating, this should be your pile. If it doesn't really quite fit, but you're really drawn to it, feel free to stick around. Sometimes you just have like a one-off message that you need to understand. All right. So let's see. How is this person feeling about pile 3 currently? What is this person's current feeling towards the viewer, please? So we have, oops, okay. I'm going to take it in the upright. I was holding my deck upside down. I wasn't going to do reversals this time around. So I'm taking this in the upright. So a 10 of Wands. So with this person in this connection, there has been some struggles. There has been some overextending and some burdens. Maybe that's what's going to change, but there's also just a heaviness. But sometimes it's, you know, the baggage we carry. So this person may carry a lot of baggage. Maybe you have a lot of baggage. Maybe there's a lot of baggage within this connection. We'll see what comes up with the clarifier, but there's definitely like weight to this. And weight isn't always necessarily bad, because sometimes you can just feel someone so deeply that it feels heavy. But there is a heaviness to the 10 of Wands, but we'll clarify that in a second. I'm going to keep going to see where this energy goes. All right, let's see. The 2 of Wands. So this person is making plans, trying to figure out which way to go, but they could be a little bit of a standstill, or making that choice to change, but it's which path do I take? Which way do I go? Let's see. I feel like this is similar to pile 2. So we have an Ace of Pentacles. So a new tangible beginning. So something new, something real wants to be started here. And this is how this person feels about you. So they definitely want to strengthen the foundations. For some of you guys, this is a friendship. I mean, we do have new love, but I'm just going to throw this out there just because my guides are giving it to me and I share everything, good, bad, whatever. For some of you guys, this may just be a friendship with someone else that, unless they've been open and honest about something, I don't see it going that much further. Don't shoot the messenger. That came through, so I have to share. But so for somebody, it's this person really values your friendship. Now, the double layers of that, depending on your connection, you know, some of you guys could be in a loving connection. This person just really loves your friendship, but I just needed to say that. So if you've been curious about, does this person only see me as a friend? I think they just see me as a friend. If that's you watching this, then kind of there is a message about that. Everybody else, this does feel like a new tangible beginning. A strengthening of trust. Poppies may be important for some of you guys. Sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. All right. There's just more interesting messages coming around this card, but I'm going to keep going and then I'll clarify it because, this is an interesting pile. Okay, so a Knight of Pentacles. So this person sees you as someone that is dependable, is unwavering, you're realistic. They also may view this connection in a realistic kind of way. Our Knight of Pentacles. Now, this knight is the slowest of the knights, but he tends to cross the finish line. So this is just a dependable energy. So this person sees you that way, but also feels like they can depend on this connection. We have a Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify all these before I get a little deeper into this. Sorry, I want to try to make enough room. It's an interesting pile, guys. Let's see how this all fits. So we have an Eight of Swords and a Five of Pentacles coming out together. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Four of Cups. I feel like Four of Cups has been all over the readings today. Three of Wands. Temperance. Seven of Wands. Overall energy that this person feels towards you is death. So there's a transformative level to this connection. This is super interesting because this is very different than a majority of the information that's coming up here. So I'm just going to take a moment to make sure I'm getting all these messages correct. Okay, so the guidance here is these things that I'm going to describe here may have been what you guys have just been through or have recently gone through. So we're going to touch in and out of just some energy that's been a little back and forth. So, you know, I was really looking to this person's current feelings for you. But this feels a little more like this is what's happened in the past. So I may pull another line of cards in a minute. So bear with me. Okay, so there is a heaviness here. And this heaviness has to do with a lot of loss, a lot of limiting beliefs about things working out. So there is a weight to this. There's a baggage to this. So for some of you guys, you know, either you or this person may be in separate relationships where you guys couldn't take this relationship to the next step. And this has always weighed really heavy on this person. They haven't been able to see quite past the issue, like, or the situation. Maybe this is where this detox has come in, where you guys just really had to step away from this person or this person, you know, just because things just didn't line up. but I feel, okay, so when I'm tapping into this energy, another hard, not hard thing, but this, I'm tapping into someone that's so frustrated with a situation. So either they're frustrated on how things have gone, or they're frustrated and feel stuck in a situation that they're in. So this person, again, feels like it's like feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's how this person's feeling. And for whatever reason, that comes over to you. Because I feel like this person can't move forward because they don't have this opportunity. It's like they can't pick up their cup of love. So the traditional Four of Cups shows a guy sitting under a tree, kind of sitting there, and like almost like the universe is handing him this cup of love, and he's just like, meh. So he's either not taking the love or just missing the opportunity all the way around. So this person feels like they almost wasn't in their control. Like they didn't have control on where this was going. They couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't grab that cup of love, regardless if they wanted to or not. And this person, I think, goes back and forth about, do I do this? Do I not do this? This person is rather confusing. And you guys are so cute. Whenever I have a confusing pile, you guys always apologize. My person's super confusing. You don't have to. I mean, that's sweet. It's just, I always try to be super clear with you guys, as clear as I can get. And I feel like I'm in the mud at the moment. It's like, this is like someone's like fantasy, like what we were describing before is like what all that they would want, and they fantasize about all this, but then like this is almost like the reality of the situation. So maybe you're watching this like, okay, well that's hopeful, but this is how I feel. Maybe this all makes sense to you guys, because these two energies feel very different. But, okay, so when we want this new beginning, this tangible new beginning, it's like a peace offering is how this is coming in now. It's like peace offering on how to move forward. And it's going to take slow and steady. It's going to take some divine intervention. It's going to take a lot of balance to work out. And there's going to be a need for this person to get out on their own. So if you're blah, 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 this is a scenario, might not fit for everybody, but I got to go with it. If you're dealing with a person that was in a situation where they couldn't do anything about this, there may be a level where this person also, if they get out of it, they might not come running right to you. This person needs to be on their own. They need to figure themselves out. They need to transform. They need to work through all their stuff. They need to work through their fears here before they can be worthy of what you bring to the table and what they think of you. I'm going to pull a little bit more to kind of see how they feel towards you, because it's like this person's just stuck in the situation, and that's all they're really giving me right now. It's like almost like they can't see past the situation to really get into the feels too much. But there is this like want to get to know you better, this want to be lucky in this want for change, this want for transformation, this want for clarity, but then feeling like stuck in the mud because they can't do anything about it. If you're in a happy-go-lucky new relationship with someone that shouldn't be in a relationship, just tread lightly, my friends. This is a no judgment zone, but tread lightly. You know? Because, yeah, this person needs to work through these challenges, though, because this is going to help them better themselves as a person. All right, with all that said, I'm going to try to get out of this mud a little bit and see if we can get a little more insight, please, into how this person's in their heart, how they feel about the viewer. This isn't where I was going to go with this, and there will be an extended, but you guys came here to see how this person was feeling, so they feel stuck. We have a Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles for me typically is an offering of an apology. That's how my guides express that to me. There is like this want to give something tangible to show you appreciation for your patience. They definitely see your worth. They see your value. They hold you in a very honorable state. Some of you guys could be energy workers or deal with Reiki, with the Reiki symbol here. But Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very big-hearted, very social, but has a lot of value in this person's eyes, so you hold a lot of value to them. The High Priestess. So they also, there's this knowing yet unknowing connection that they feel towards you. There's just something they can't quite put their finger on. And you may, again, there's like a mystical vibe for how they view you. They see you as, you know, like a mystery. I just keep getting mystical quality. Like you see right through them. You see, they may feel like you read their mind. Maybe you do. You guys could have some sort of telepathic connection going on. But they value you very much. But they're in the muck. And then we have a Page of Cups. So they definitely have feelings for you. They want to express them. I just don't feel like they can, or they have been able to thus far in doing so. So there's that. Let's keep going. I wanted to pull a couple more of these, get some more insight. What's going on with this person, please? Towards the viewer. So we have the Stork here. So this is about new beginnings. This is a change. Some of you guys, this could literally mean like some children are involved in this connection. But this is also about growth and rebirths and stuff like that. So a new beginning. This person definitely wants some sort of new beginning with you. Or just even a chance to like talk it out is how this is coming in. Birds are sometimes communication too. So the Scythe. So things ended abruptly. So I don't know what happened in your guys' connection, but I feel like it was swift. And then we have the Path. So very Wheel of Fortune. So this is probably, you know, a fated connection. We have child on the bottom. So I was talking about there could be a child linking the two of you guys as well. Or children involved in this connection. But the Path here. So there is a level of destiny, fated events between the two of you guys. But what you guys choose to do with that is on your own. But yeah, other than this little bit, this person's a little hard to read. All right, so let's pull, I'm going to pull some songs, then I'm going to pull a couple message cards, and then I'll take this over to the extended. In the extended, we're going to go over intentions, possible outcomes, some more message cards, and guidance from the universe. And the link for that will be in the description box if you're interested. All right, but let's get you guys some songs. So with the songs, if you're unfamiliar, with the song, just look up the lyrics. There's going to be a message in there for you, or it could just be an important song between the two of you guys, or, you know, you can listen to it. So we have You Got Me, The Roots featuring Erykah Badu. So it's kind of like always being there for each other, but feel free to look that up if you're not familiar with the song. Anything artistic, you guys know, everybody interprets things differently, so I don't want to put my 2 cents too much in on those. Okay. So then this one, Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. So look up those. And you guys kind of had a cosmic-y deck, so I kind of like that too. Then we have a Must Have Been Love by Roxette. This is an 80s or early 90s song. So it's about like, you know, must have been love, but it's over now. You're all that I wanted, but I'm living without. So that could also express some interesting stuff in this connection. I really, really hope all this stuff is like this over, because we have change, we have good luck, we have a short journey. So hopefully all this stuff is changing into all these things. But like I said, I want to pull you guys some message cards. What deck do I want to use? I feel like we need something. Sorry. Actually, I want to do some Hermit Tarot just because it'll give us a little more tarot and mixture of message cards. Hermit Tarot's deck. And then I'll take this to the extended. So what does this person want pile 3 to know? What is this confusing person want you guys to know? My happiness is my priority. So above all else, they want to be happy, and I think they want you to be happy. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Okay. So they kind of put some blame on you. Maybe you ended this quickly. I could be your hero baby. Will you choose me? I think so, yes. All right. Yes. All right, you guys are getting some yeses. So maybe if you guys are asking questions in your head, there's some 2 yeses for you. Do you think about me too? So this person definitely thinks about you a lot. You're on their mind and they're curious if you think about them like they think about you. I feel like they try to send you telepathic messages with that High Priestess. Reach out. So they either want to reach out or they wish you would reach out. Sex with you. They definitely want to have some good times with you or enjoyed those times. You are very special. I'm getting like very bumblebee vibes, so I don't know if someone resonates with bumblebees there. Let's pull 1 or 2 more before I take this over to the extended. Definitely. So yes, 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 definitely. Whatever you guys are thinking in your head, it's a yes. And then I am manifesting you. So this person is working on manifesting you. All right, I'm going to take this over to the extended where, again, we're going to go into intentions, actions, possible outcomes, more message cards, and probably some more oracle cards. I go where the wind takes me or my guides take me. As always, thank you so much. Don't forget to like if you did resonate with this or you did at least enjoy this. Comment, even if it's just an emoji, that really helps me out. And thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's always truly an honor and I truly appreciate that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you guys either at the extended or in a future reading. Bye guys.